So we are at America's Mart. It's the January 2026 show, and I am really excited to go walk around the building and see like what sort of motifs and colors and vibes are trending. You can sort of tell what's popular from what's in here since everything is kind of a little bit of a season ahead. And that's really good info for me because obviously I am the creative director for EBD. I am the source of all of that. So I need to download as much trend information while I'm here as possible. And I have some predictions. So what I think I've been seeing and what I'm expecting to see around the building for upcoming trends are kind of a continuation of heirloom tomatoes, lemons, Italian coast vibes. New, I'm expecting a lot of birds, especially geese and swans. I've been seeing that everywhere. I think I'm going to see it all over the building here. I also am going to see a lot of gingham. I was seeing that last year. I think it's going to keep going. Patchwork vibes, quilting, crafty, cottage core, cozy. Those vibes I think are going to be big. Things that are like analog. So anything that can help people get off of their phones. Journaling, letter writing, crafting. I think that's all going to be pretty big as far as like products. I'm really thinking that I'm a little bit ahead on this one, but I think paisley is about to come back in a big way. So I'm expecting to see some paisley, but I feel like next show or maybe next year I'll see it even more. I could be wrong, but I think I'm kind of on the forefront of that one. And I am working on some paisley patterns right now because I think it's going to be trendy and I'm thinking it's really cute. Out of left field, well, I wasn't expecting last year to see tomatoes everywhere. So that was like a weird one for me. I don't know what's this year's equivalent. Maybe it's just that swans, but like I'm mentally prepared to see that, but it is kind of random to me. They're pretty, so maybe. I think what's going to be out is boho, pampas grass, disco balls. That's still going to be out, I think. I think we're still going to see more cowgirl, cowboy, boots, that kind of thing. I think that's still coming in. But boho, a lot of desert tones, I think that's out. Also, like, a lot of blues, I think, are big now, whereas, like, a few years ago, it was all, like, pink and brown and beige. Something else that's going to be huge, and already is huge, is, like, we had that moment with butter yellow. I think it's kind of over. But brown, like chocolate brown, is so big right now. So I think that's going to keep going. So I'm not sure what I'm going to see. I'm hoping to be surprised by something, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what's out there. First stop, I'm going to head to Creative Co-op. They always have like fairly trendy stuff. I get a lot of their items from Mill Meadow, and they just have a huge showroom with tons of different products. So you'll be able to see a lot of different trends and different like trends within product categories. So that's my favorite showroom to shop in. Creative Co-op is on floor 10. We're on floor 12, so just down the escalators. We're not even there yet, but we already have coastal crab, Italian blue. Yeah. I think Coastal Americana is going to be into Coastal Italy, Coastal Americana. It was really in last year, but I think it's going to keep going. Another one I forgot to say is stripes are definitely going to be huge. They already are, but I think I'm going to see stripes everywhere. Stripes, gingham, the like geometric bold patterns. I need to do some more stripes in EBD, I think. Please, 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 don't prove I'm right. We are officially on floor 10, and Creative Co-op is right here. I keep thinking of things. So something that I have been seeing a lot, or that is just like a huge trend lately, is gold. But I wonder if silver is going to start to make a comeback soon. I don't know. It's just gold has been in for like 9 years. It's very pretty. I obviously love it, but I'm curious to see if we're going to see more silver resurging, or if that's still ways off, because it's always gonna sort of go between the two, I think. I love these. I need this for Mill Meadow. This is adorable. I really like that. Tigers and just safari animals in general. There's a lot of giraffes and tigers in here, and I'm very, like, I was expecting cheetahs, but yeah, I'm surprised that it's the whole safari. Chinoiserie has been a thing for a while, but I feel like it was mostly just blue and white porcelain generically, and now it's like true chinoiserie with toile on it. So I know toile has been kind of on like coming in. I wonder if it's gonna reach like more of a cultural saturation than I was expecting. Tile pattern, the repetitive border with a different like contrasting sort of elements. I don't know what to call it, but I think it's going to be big. Like tile in general, especially like Moroccan tile or Italian tile. This is really cute. Okay, this is very 80s, 70s, 80s. I'm curious to see if that's going to become a thing or if this is just like an experiment on their part. I'll have to see if I see it elsewhere in the building. Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of fish. These travel books are huge. It's not like its own sort of trend, I guess, but it's been big.
It kind of goes along with the analog, though.
Yeah.
Travel journals.
Yeah, I agree. And it's also it's a like very Matisse style with paper cutouts. Like everything is like looking like a paper cutout. So I know Matisse has been in for a while as far as just like literally slapping Matisse's name on everything, and then also paper cutouts separately and together with that. But I wonder if that's gonna be on the up or down. Something I forgot to mention in my original, like what I think is going to be huge, and it's already getting big, but block print or block print imitation. So that's like the block printing is a method of fabric printing in India, and they carve wood blocks and then they do one color at a time. It's almost like screen printing a little bit, but that's what this pattern is, and I've been seeing it everywhere, and I think it's going to continue being big. It's so cute. Yeah, I've been working on a bunch of patterns that are kind of similar to block printed because it is gorgeous. Yeah, like just spade, hearts. Yeah, sort of like almost like just like a gambling vibe, like poker chips, dice, exactly. Yeah, like or luck, sort of luck-based icons. I'm almost curious if it's like the cultural stigma has died over gambling, like in a way. So people are like, this is cute now, you know?
Yeah.
Because like in the 90s, you're never going to catch someone decorating with poker chip, I feel like.
Yeah. And now it's like huge.
Yeah. I don't know.
Love it.
Puppies. Oh, puppies. Those are adorable. I don't like the frames, but I like the paintings. More cheetah, tiger. Okay, and see, that is also very toile over there. It's like almost toile, like it's not actually a toile, but I don't know what that style is of a landscape, but that has the same vibe. It also has a texture to it that looks like a silk print. Mm-hmm. So I'm not, yeah. Something that I think is on the out, unfortunately, is my true love, Kane. I love her so much. I will always love her, but I think we're not going to see as much of it, along with like the pampas grass kind of on the outs. Although we still have pampas grass over here, but I think she's leaving us imminently. Trending down is what I should say.
I like the little bunny.
Yeah, I want those. Like botanical illustrations, I feel like have never really been out, but since like vintage and like just old feeling stuff is like in more, I think these are gonna be everywhere.
And here's a goose.
Oh, hello. Fish. I'm not wasn't expecting it, but we're getting
this
fish.
Is like the left field we were looking for.
Yeah, fish is a surprise to me. I guess animals in general, but oh, more birds.
Oh, sweet. North Carolina state bird represent.
It's also the Illinois state bird.
Is it?
Yeah. We have this in Mill Meadow, but this is exactly the Italian vibe that I was picturing. And obviously there's stripes everywhere on this table, so.
Strawberries coming back?
I feel like they never really left, and then cherries just joined them. Yeah, I think strawberries are gonna keep being big for a while. Something that's gonna be out in a big way in like 1 year is bows, I think. There's only one bow in this whole showroom that I've seen so far. Love that. Yeah, I could see peppers being big. Whoa. Talk about leopard. The whole safari again. This is like almost a bird toile moment. Like it has some toile elements and then it's parrots.
I hope tufted furniture comes back. I think it's so pretty.
Yeah, it is pretty. We got shells for coastal. Trend forecasting for Creative Co-op definitely had fish. Embroidery, needlepoint, yeah, big. Yeah, whatever this pattern is, I don't know what to call it. It's like somewhere between a toile and a block print. Yeah, and I don't know what it's called, but it was huge in like 2005. And it's coming back but in a more like organic way. Yeah, interesting. Plaid, cottage core.
Those colors.
Yeah, that's really pretty.
You can wear ahead of the times on the periwinkle or something.
Yeah, I hope so, because I do be loving that. I'm interested to see if we'll find a lot of like mahjong here. I mean, it wouldn't be here, but we're gonna see a lot of mahjong stuff. I think mahjong is getting really big.
What are your thoughts on scallops?
Oh, that's a good point. So I think they were having a big moment. I hope they keep going because I think it's adorable. I'm not sure if we'll see it. Scalloping, scalloped edges, yeah, I don't know if it's gonna keep having a moment because it's been big for a while. I'm just not sure. I hope it does because I think it's adorable. It's also not like in and of itself a thing. Like you don't usually just make a whole product or whatever based on just scalloping or scallops or whatever. So I feel like that could give it longevity and that it's kind of a supporting character in product design. There's polka dots for you. That was your prediction. Polka dots, yeah.
I still kind of stand by it, but I think it's more clothes
Yeah.
than home goods.
That bow pillow is really cute. I really like it. I think bows will hang around in Christmas for a while.
Oh yeah.
This is giving my Valentine's Day heart pattern. It's paisley adjacent. So we all know books are huge right now. I feel like that goes without saying, but I like that they added the birds with the books in that particular piece. Show me the good swan. This is really enjoyable. I'm having a good time. Oh my god. It's birds everywhere. I'm like shocked.
It's like all birds.
It's all birds. Everything is birds.
Not just the geese and the
Swans. Yeah, not just geese and swans. There's birds everywhere. Dogs everywhere too.
fuck that.
Yeah, I love the dogs.
Very 60s.
Yeah, it is 60s. A lot of swans. I'm not really seeing much silver. In here it's still gold dominant, I would say. Everything is birds.
Yes.
Chinoiserie right here. Big time. Oh. Goose. Okay, I feel like we've done a pretty thorough look through here. It's time to go to Hazel Mazel. So in Creative Co-op, I feel like the big standout was fish and birds. Everything was birds. A lot more fish than I expected. Also leopards, safari animals, stuff like that. Tons of stripes. A decent amount of cherries and strawberries, but not as much as last year. A lot of gingham, but not as much as last year. Still big for a while, but I don't know. A lot of block printing, chinoiserie, toile, and this pattern that I know has a name, but I can't remember what it is, and it's somewhere between a toile and a block print, and that's all over the place. Not a lot of like plants or bugs or bows like there has been in the past. Very interesting. Hazel Navel next. Immediately, toile on the wall right there. And chinoiserie. That's really cute.
So it's very cute. I like that the frame is fun.
I know, that's fun. The books again. Herbs. To sort of sum up all the trends that I was seeing at the show, there are some like overarching themes that I noticed. So I would say cottagecore, imperfection, maximalism, and escapism, I think would be like the main categories. So people are looking for like an escape from just like the world. And so they're thinking like Italian coast, coastal Americana, like relaxing beach, like heirloom tomatoes, lemons, sardines, lobsters, all very big motifs that are all very coastal. And I think that reflects a general like wanting to escape. And sort of like that feeling of like hominess versus like going to a tropical resort, which feels a little more like you have to go there and like look beautiful and everything around you is beautiful versus like going to Maine and just like soaking in like the salt air. Okay, so off my soapbox now. That's my general read of why coastal is trending. Similarly, maximalism is huge. So I'm seeing stripes everywhere. Gingham, I think, was a little bit bigger last year, but it's still big now. Just as much like out there print as possible, which brings me to block print, chintz, chinoiserie, and toile. I found out what the name for the pattern chintz is, so feeling really excited about that because I could identify it, but I didn't know what it was called. So chintz I've been seeing everywhere, very excited about it. A lot of it is in my new Regency coloring book actually, so that's really cool. I feel very on trend about that. But actually chintz and block printing are both like an Indian handicraft style of printing fabric, and that really like fits. Also chinoiserie is just like elegant vintage like hand done pottery, and toile was inspired by chinoiserie. So all of these things are like a handicraft originally, which I'm seeing a lot of similarly. Embroidery, beading, needlepoint, stuff that's analog, stuff that's not on a screen, stuff that's imperfect, stuff that's like handmade and anti like AI, not something that looks like digitally generated, I think is very popular. So I think that all ties together really neatly actually, and I think that block print, chintz, chinoiserie, and toile is going to be huge coming up. So yeah, maximalism, anti-AI, imperfect, that all kind of goes together. And then the motifs, like there are motifs that trend. Like if you think back to like 2012, mustaches were everywhere. Why? No one can explain it still. But for a minute we were having like bugs, we were having bows, we were having plants and cacti and all of that stuff everywhere. And that was like 2020 through like 2023, maybe 2019, whatever. But now what I've really been seeing, besides the coastal stuff that I already mentioned, is just animals everywhere. So dogs, a little less so, but I've been seeing a lot of dogs. Safari animals, so tigers, lions, elephants, giraffes, everywhere. And then birds, like crazy. Birds, geese, and swans specifically, but all kinds of birds. And then the very unexpected one to me is fish. Fish of all kinds everywhere. Not just sardines, but like tons of fish. So that's been really, really big, and that's definitely what I saw at the show. I would give myself, for my pre-looking around the show forecasting and predictions of what I thought I was gonna see, like a pretty high score. Like I think I kind of
read the vibe. Maybe like an 8 or a 9 out of 10. I just didn't see fish coming. I didn't expect it to be like all birds. I don't know. Bows were a little more represented than I thought they would be. But I did, and I didn't know the name for chintz until now. So maybe an 8 out of 10. But otherwise, I think I did a pretty good job. And I'm pretty sure that all of the forecasting I'm doing now is going to be pretty well borne out in the next year or two. But I'm excited to see what trends emerge that I'm not expecting going forward, and if all of this does come true. Thank you so much for watching till the end. If you have any trends that you're seeing and I didn't mention, let me know in the comments, or if you just have any general comments to leave. I am very interested to see what y'all are thinking as well. So you know where to leave those. Don't forget to like and subscribe to follow along for more business tips and fun little side quests while we're at trade shows. Oh, and I did not see any paisley because I truly think I'm still just that far ahead of the trend. I think that's going to be a 2027 thing, and I'm going to start on it now because it takes me a while to make my products. So 2027 is the year of paisley, and I'm convinced of that, and no one can convince me otherwise, and I'm feeling really confident about that. So we'll see.
We'll put it on the internet now as proof.
Yep, manifesting paisley in 2027.